When we form partnerships with doctors interested in selling their practice, it is our goal that they remain the lead in the practice. We look for doctors that are the icons in their community. They have a great reputation. They have a reputation for doing high quality dentistry, and they're a part of the fabric of the community. Our approach is to take a first do no harm approach to a practice partnership, meaning that we liked your practice so much, we don't want to come in and impose a bunch of changes right away. 2 years ago, as we began to aggressively acquire practices again or partner with doctors again, we decided to transition our existing business of about 24 practices from an antiquated practice management software to Denticon. Simultaneously, we began to form partnerships at a pretty good pace. And it was necessary for us, because of the pace that we were beginning to form partnerships again, that we get an analytics dashboard that Jarvis provided us, where we can roll up disparate practice management softwares, so we don't have to impose any changes there in a new partnership, and yet we get the reporting that we need at the enterprise level. You know, some of the other value proposition things that we bring to a selling doctor, because of our software and our analytics dashboard, we're able to share clinical data and reporting data across the network with doctors, and so gives them line of business metrics. We identify opportunities that we share with doctors without attribution, but merely as an opportunity to share data so that they have a way to measure themselves and their practice against others. And I'll give you an example of how this worked for us. We have a doctor here in Nashville, terrific doctor, again, iconic, as I mentioned, and he had an army of hygienists who he believed were the leading hygienists in the company in one particular area, and that was in the use of fluoride or applying fluoride with patients. We were able to go to our dashboard and show him the data that clearly pointed out that his hygienists were averaging 1 fluoride application per day per hygienist, and our system average was 7 per day per hygienist. So that was an unemotional conversation, because we took the doctor on his word. We just went to the data to understand, and the data showed us the facts. We took the facts to the doctor, and again, unemotionally, he understood the data right away. He took action, and what I'll tell you is the results changed the next day, and they've never gone backwards. Again, the benefit of joining a DSO like Marquee with an analytics dashboard and some other things is that we can share this type of data and help drive clinical decisions. I don't make clinical decisions for any dentist. That's their decision, but we share data with them that allows them then to make informed decisions. We're a collaborative group. We form partnerships to collaborate, not to take over. We use the term partnership, not acquisition, because partnership is more of our frame of mind. Doctors, again, remain the lead in the practice. And any changes that we have planned, we pre-plan with that selling doctor before we partner, so that as we step forward into this integration, it's a concerted effort between the selling doctor and the Marquee leadership. And we've found by taking this approach that the uptake is immediate, and with Jarvis Analytics particularly, it's given us the reporting we need so that we do not see a performance drop-off the day after we begin this partnership. Jarvis brought us an umbrella that allowed us to acquire practices at a pretty good clip, and it did not matter what their practice management software was. We were able to consolidate in our way. We're a small DSO, but we could consolidate as we bought practices without business disruption and without access to the critical data we need and reporting we need to run our business. DSOs overall know that the systems and technology platforms they have or that you choose will ease the speed or ease and provide ease and speed up the integration when you form new partnerships. And as I've mentioned, that we are a buy and build. And so we needed the ability with practices we would acquire to take their software and get reports, get data from them the day the partnership begins. And that's where Jarvis came in. And Jarvis has made that easy for us. And a couple of highlights I would lay out for the audience on Jarvis. With 6 or 7 different practice management softwares across Marquee, we were able to create our definition of a new patient. All of those various softwares had their own definition. We were able to create our definition and run that across all of the practices, so that with this common definition, we can look at metrics across systems and practices and know that we're comparing apples to apples. So that was point one. Point two, and I've alluded to this before earlier, we know there's an emotional attachment at the practice level to the practice management software. What Jarvis has given us is a win-win, because the practice has the comfort of knowing we will not change their software, and we have the comfort of knowing that we will get the business dashboards we need, helping us run our business. So that's the way we came to our decision on both Denticon and Jarvis. And I haven't looked back on either of those decisions.